Emergency Services on high alert, and motorists in and around the city have been urged to exercise caution on the roads to keep a safe following distance. The South African Weather Service issuing a level 5 warning for severe thunderstorms in the city for today. Motorists and pedestrians are told to avoid crossing flooded roads and low-lying bridges, while residents in low-lying areas are urged to avoid crossing river streams when conducting their activities. Watching this leg of the story is Ofentse Setimo, who joins us now live from the city. Ofentse, get us a sense of where you're at and whether or not you are finding residents are responding to these calls.
Thank you very much and a good morning to your viewers. I can tell you that we are actually coming to you from Cresta. We are actually on Republic Road, where there was a tragic incident that actually occurred where one motor vehicle accident actually claimed the life of the driver, and the passenger is currently fighting for her life in hospital. We understand that the incident actually happened just a few minutes or a few hours ago right here. But I'm joined now by someone who was actually there to sort of give some sort of a witness account as to what actually transpired. Victor, thank you so much for your time. Can you just explain to us what actually happened that this accident actually claimed your friend?
What happened is that we were coming from Sentin, and I was driving behind him, he was driving in front, and he had one passenger, I had one passenger whom we were supposed to drop just a few meters away from where it happened. And we had an appointment that after we drop these people, we're going to have a short meeting with him for some business. And then I just saw his car swerving from the side. It went the other side and we hit the tree. So maybe I will just blame the tire slipper or because it was raining. Yeah, so that's what it happened. And when I went there trying to talk to him, already he was not responding. At least the passenger was still responding, but in critical and crying. But him, immediately he was not responding, and I opened the doors. But yeah, it was done.
Do you think that maybe the weather conditions, poor visibility, wet roads could have led to this particular incident, considering that, you know, it was happening under such circumstances?
Yes. It was because of weather. Nothing much, but because of weather. The road was slippery, and I know this road very well. And few seconds ago, I spoken to my passenger to say, this road, there's a curve, and the weather condition is not good, so I must just slow and drive at 40. Also, he was not speeding, maybe at 60, so I can just blame the weather. Yes.
Absolutely. That's what actually transpired based on an eyewitness account saying that they were actually traveling all the way from Sentin, you know, making their way home actually to drop off the passengers that they had in the car. And unfortunately, he's saying that there is a curve on this road that the deceased actually lost control of the vehicle he was traveling in and actually crashed into a tree. What actually baffles Victor, as he was telling me off camera, is that the impact was actually on the side of the passenger, but for some reason, it is actually the driver who actually passed on. Ayanda?
Ofentse, before I let you go, we know Johannesburg is also a city where sadly many traffic lights don't seem to work. I imagine on a day like this, there are a whole lot more disruptions because of the rain and because of these faulty lights.
Absolutely. Earlier on, we were actually in Alexandra, and just trying to make our way there was a bit of a stress because we had to make it there before 8 o'clock for our 8 o'clock crossing with Morning Live. And there were just so many cars on the road because they were actually being frustrated by most of the robots that are actually not working on the roads, that was actually exacerbating the traffic situation. So that's actually true that a lot of the robots are actually not working. About, I believe, last week, the MMC for transport here in Johannesburg actually conceded to the fact that a majority of the robots, in fact in Gauteng, Ekurhuleni, Tshwane and Johannesburg, are actually not working. They were alluding to about 400 traffic lights that are actually not in a working condition. Ayanda?
All right, Ofentse Setimo, live to us there from Cresta in Johannesburg.